Hola amigos and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. In the last episode, we cleared up some levels in level 7. And in today's episode, we're going to be finishing up the world. Oh god! Most likely. Oh right, this is the Run Like Hell level, isn't it? Oh, that was tricky. Oh Kirby, you are a harsh mistress. But I like that about you sometimes. Oh, jeez. It's this wheel guy. You have to fight wheel guy on the bacon floor. It kind of looks like... I mean, Kirby does a lot of, like, food jokes and stuff. I could see a bacon floor in a Kirby game. I mean... Actually, didn't one of the levels of Earthworm Jim have a, like, floor that was bacon at one point? I don't know, somebody will explain this to me. Oh, this is bad. I was right. That was bad. Wow. Only a minute in, I'm already the worst player in existence. Ah, man, this sucks worse than a bucket of ticks. Oh, gee. Oh. I was worried over nothing. Okay. I don't know why I found that one funny of all things, but... Oh. Hello there. Little rope. Oh. Okay. This could get messy. I can see where this might get to be a bit inconvenient. Okay. No. We've already screwed it up. Oh geez, this really is going to be pretty strict, isn't it? Yeah! Alright, that was, worth it, I guess. Some one-ups that we probably won't need. And a lot of footage that I'm gonna need to cut out. But now, we get to make this all worth it. It's gonna be great, isn't it? 5,000 points. And now, are you ready for stage 6? Oh, I hope you are. Wow, I bet none of you guys who haven't played this game saw this one coming. It's a black and white level, very similar to the levels of the first Kirby's Dreamland, which was on Game Boy, so I mean, that was a failure. Now, unlike Kirby's Dreamland on Game Boy, we actually have the advantage of being able to copy powers now, so that's pretty cool. However, very similar to Kirby's Dreamland, this level is also pretty easy, but really fun. I love it. It's like the whole retro atmosphere. Nintendo was doing retro before it was cool. They're like hipsters, except tolerable. We're going over here and eat a squid. There we go. You gotta be squidding me. It seems like I'm breezing through this level relatively quickly. You can tell I've played this game before. You can tell I've been waiting for this moment. Is there anything in here, actually? Looks like there would be, but nah, there is not. There is a tomato, however. And now, we are in the sky! This also happens to be the longest level so far as well. Holy crow. Holy crow. Holy crow? Is that a super geniusism? It's been so long since I've watched any of Super Genius's Let's Plays, to be honest. I wouldn't know if it's one of his catchphrases if my life depended on it. I wouldn't know one of his catchphrases if it raped me in the ear. Oh. Let's see, and I think there's one more secret here. Bet you can't find where the secret in this level is. It's in the moon! Oh man. When I was a little kid and I found out that that you could get the secret in the moon, and they put in a tomato for no discernible reason, I loved it, man. That just... oh man, the satisfaction of finding that secret. This is gonna be a grand old time, I can tell you that. Well, this finale may have started a little bit boring, but what say we spice things up? What say we fight the final boss, King DeDeDe. King DeDeDe, he is mostly easy. He's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve, but for the most part, he's not too bad. Gotta be careful when he picks up his hammer, and then spit the stars back at him. He's a rather large guy, he is, but, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And the bigger they are, the easier they are to hit. Usually I go in with laser for some reason. I love laser Kirby. I think Laser Kirby overall makes a lot of the bosses easy, actually. Being able to attack from a distance like that? Incredible! But no, King DeDeDe here, on this bacon floor. I never would have noticed it was bacon floor, actually, as a little kid. As a little kid, I didn't like bacon. Which I know is like sacrilege to most nerds, but I mean, I didn't. I was a sausage guy. Every time we went to like a breakfast place, my brother would get like bacon and I'd get sausage, and you know, because a lot of the bacon I had was a bit crispy, and I don't necessarily like super duper crispy bacon. Anyway, King DeDeDe here is not too bad. I mean, we've gotten hit once, so that's not good for us, but hey. We can afford to have one mistake, right? Oh, that was mistake number 2. Do not take off into the air. He will redirect himself to try to collide with you. And when he does that, it's not fun. He's a penguin. Have you ever been landed on by a penguin? I'll bet you haven't. And now you never will, because penguin is dead. And... huh? Level 8? What are you so concerned about, King DeDeDe? You're the bad guy. Piss off. We're gonna put this into the fountain and... oh. Okay, that was a little bit... what are you doing? Oh. That's what you're doing. Welcome to the real final boss fight. The Nightmare. Nightmare here is a boss fight with a time limit as well. Now, with my love of side-scrolling shooters, and you'd think that this boss fight would be one I'm decent at, right? After all, I've played Touhou Project enough times to know a little bit about it, so... hey, we've already gotten hit once, which is already more than you can usually get hit in a Touhou Project game, so that's alright. I assume this is what playing the game on easy mode would be like, but... oh, never mind, that was, I say easy mode, and then get myself hit. No, but we've only got like 2 more hits, 1 more hit, there we go. What happens if we stay down here at the bottom? Oh, there's ground coming up though, maybe I shouldn't, but... let's show it off, because, yeah, there is a time limit. That time limit was usually what got me in the fight too. Now, what are we doing? We're going to the moon! To the moon, Alice. And remember when I said that Nightmare was the true final boss? I was technically correct. but we're introduced to one of my favorite true final bosses ever, and one of my favorite boss musics ever. This is Nightmare. You also may notice him as the guy with the giant chin from Kirby's Right Back At Ya. And yes, I do believe actually that they, in a later episode, he was shown to be the NID's, NME, not NID, that's this game's abbreviation. The NME sales clerk was supposed to be like Nightmare and stuff, and didn't the sales clerk actually appear in Mass Attack? I haven't played Kirby Mass Attack, actually. I just saw sprites and just like, oh, this guy looks familiar from a show I used to watch in my childhood. Oop. He's Cousin Tornado. Oh well. This guy, not too bad in terms of boss fights. I mean, you can damage him with jumps even, if you're into Sonic like that. But I do kind of want to just prolong this boss fight a little bit further to soak in this music. I do love this music. But hey, Nightmare here, not too bad. He does have some interesting attacks at his disposal, but it's 6 hits for him and he's dead, 6 hits for you and you're dead. It's all even. And we've just evened the odds. Kind of explodes. Spin, Kirby, spin if your life depends. Oh! Normal, 100% complete. You can now choose extra from the start game menu. Hoo-ha! That was nice. And broke the mood. And broke the moon. Haha! Mood. There's only one letter difference. Technically the same thing. Our hero Kirby has fought bravely to recover the Star God, but King DeDeDe didn't mean any harm. Oh, he didn't? Oh, he wasn't? You sure about that? Okay, well... Nightmares do have a tendency to do that. They have a tendency to do that, too. The text seems a little bit compressed there. Ah, clever. Wait, what power of King DeDeDe's did we borrow? Was it the ability to become fat? Oh, I am ready for a good night's sleep. Well, good morning sleep, really. It's like 4 in the morning when I'm recording this. Oh, man. Man, I love this game. It is just pleasant and peaceful with upside down stars and staff credits showing off some alternate boss strategies. Nifty. So, this has been Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. This has been Tails Fyraga, your host, doing that hosting type thing. Honestly, I had been planning to do Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland for a while. Kind of like how I was planning to do Final Fantasy IV for a while. But I decided to do this just as filler originally for Final Fantasy IV, since that was progressing fairly slowly with level grinding. I do have to say, however, I really love playing this game. Every time I play this game, it's always fun. It never gets boring. This is... I don't know. If there was a example of a perfect Game Boy Advance game, this would be it. And there we go, Tornado is a great strategy for Krakow there. But I've always been fond of this game ever since I first played it. A friend actually had this game on his Game Boy Advance, and I borrowed it once, and it was pretty cool. There we go, Ball seems to be a pretty risky strategy for dealing damage here, but it's plausible. When it comes to not just Kirby games, but video games in general, I always love this game, and I always come back to it. It's an easy game, I will give it that, but it's a very relaxing kind of game. It's a very good game to unwind to, and if you're in the mood to play something on Game Boy Advance or anything like that, and you're not in the mood for, you know, stress or anything like that, you're just in the mood for a nice little adventure you can do at your own pace, this game rocks. This game is great for that. And I've had a lot of fun playing this game, I've had a lot of fun doing this Let's Play. And, you know, thank you all for watching. Your viewing means a lot to me. And I hope to see you guys on the next Let's Play project. So, until then, this is Tales Faraga signing out. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you've been having a super fantastic game. Now, go the fuck to sleep.